Hello dear traders, I'm Maria Staradup and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 22nd of February, today Wednesday, and in our today's review, first we will discuss short-term forecasts for Bitcoin, then long-term forecasts according to MVRV score indicator, and learn two bullish factors, two bullish drivers for crypto market coming from East. Let's start. We will start with an article by Artem Petrenko and first technical picture and short-term forecasts for the flagship cryptocurrency. So the article was written yesterday, and Artem says that after Friday's impulse growth, Bitcoin is moving within 23,900, 25,100 fluctuation range. And following the results of the day before yesterday, the cryptocurrency managed to neutralize the pressure of sellers and resume the upward movement. The asset again tested the 25,000 level. And if the stock instruments resume the upward movement at the end of the day, then Bitcoin may end the trading day above 25,000. We will shortly see this on the chart for the moment. However, as of yesterday, there was high seller activity in the Bitcoin market above the 25,000 level, and this does not allow the cryptocurrency to successfully consolidate above this mark, which may lead to formation of false breakout pattern and a fall in Bitcoin price. As for the stock markets, they were preparing to resume work after holidays in the US on an alarming note. And according to Wall Street Journal surveys, investors fear a more aggressive policy from the Fed in connection with the latest statistical evidence of the stability of the American economy. BBG also reports that despite the declining capitalization, technology stocks still look overbought against the background of the key S&P index. This means that the stock market will continue to decline in the near future. Meanwhile, the S&P is still holding the 4,000 mark, which is an important part of Bitcoin's bullish trend. As for the US dollar index, it has been slightly corrected during a week and consolidating. And technical metrics of the asset point to a high probability of a resumption of the upward movement towards 104, 106 area, where an important resistance level passes, and the technical indicators also note this upward movement. As for Bitcoin itself, there is a slight panic in the crypto market, Artem says, and a lack of understanding of further price movement. And according to Glassnode, the supply of coins that have not moved in the past 5-7 years is actively growing. And as of yesterday, there is no talk of a massive sell-off, but the dynamics are alarming. CoinShares also reported another weekly outflow of funds from the crypto stock in the amount of $32 million. And if we look at the chart, Bitcoin technical metrics point to a continuation of the upward movement and consolidation above 25,000. Stochastic has formed a bullish crossover and the RSI has turned up again. If this momentum continues, after the stock market opens, the probability of ending the trading day above 25,000 will increase significantly. Again, we will shortly see this on the chart. So, as a result, making a conclusion, Artem says that Bitcoin still looks bullish, and with the corresponding movement of stock indices, the crypto asset will successfully gain a foothold above 25,000. The key resistance level is seen at 25,100 And this is a strong milestone. It should be said that, and the asset may not break through it on the first attempt. Therefore, a local pullback is likely, which does not pose a threat to the upward trend. It will delay the final consolidation above 25,000 and force Bitcoin to consolidate, but in general, Bitcoin will continue its upward movement and gain this very foothold in the short term. Well, let's have a look at the chart for the moment. And today, 22nd of February, and yesterday Bitcoin only once tested that 25,000 mark, and right after that it went down. It declined, and though not so sharply, but still it opened today at 24,455, and now it is trading at 24,051. So what does this mean? Probably this is that for consolidation, our term forecast. Probably the asset just needs this for continuation of the bullish trend. Okay, and now let's move to the article by Katerina Kiselova and first discuss some long-term perspectives for Bitcoin, and then something else. So long-term perspectives according to the latest according to popular crypto analyst Benjamin Cohen, who suggested that Bitcoin is set to move within its price range for much of this year. And Cohen examined at the MVRV Z-score indicator, which compares the realized value of an asset to its market value. And the indicator highlights the extremes in the data between market value and realized value to attempt to identify long-term trend reversals. And according to Cohen, Bitcoin could in theory consolidate within its range until the next year before a sustainable market rally begins. And he predicted that both the indicator and Bitcoin's price could surge in 2024 after a recovery year, which would then lead to a halving. And recently two bullish factors for Bitcoin market appeared, and both of them come from East. First, the other day, a notable event occurred that could become a new bullish driving force for the cryptocurrency market. This is that the Securities and Futures Commissions of Hong Kong released a statement outlining its plan to allow both institutional and retail investors to trade cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cryptocurrency exchanges in Hong Kong could obtain a virtual asset service provider license to operate legally in China's special economic zone. Why this can be a trigger for a bull rally in the crypto market? Because the opening of Hong Kong for crypto means a massive influx of new funds. And it should be noted that Hong Kong is the fourth largest financial center in the world after New York, London, and Singapore, making it one of the largest global metropolitan hubs. And although Hong Kong it will not have truly decentralized cryptocurrency applications and self-storage, this infusion of new capital could be very good news for cryptocurrency markets. And these plans to become of Hong Kong to become a crypto hub coincide with China's reopening after the coronavirus pandemic. And last Friday, the Chinese central bank performed the largest liquidity injection in its history to help pull the country's economy out of its historic slowdown, and about $92 billion was injected to lower borrowing rates and ease access to cash, which was very similar to the Fed's measures during the pandemic. And it should be noted that Bank of China is the third largest central bank in the world with about $6 trillion in assets and plays a key role in global liquidity. And meanwhile, cryptocurrencies are not tied to any particular economy or organization, but are rather liquidity consumers. They're waiting for the risk-hungry investor to get their money and bet on the fastest horse. This is precisely what might happen this year in China. This is really good news in long term. Well, this is all for today. As usual, I wish you profitable trading and a successful day, and see you in our next review. Goodbye.